Just Anwar, URL TV Media News. Ultimate Madness 3, Round 2. Here with my man Prep.
Loud shit. Gate to the Garden. DMV all.
Hold your mic up or they can't hear.
Oh, loud shit. Gate to the Garden. DMV all fucking day. You know what it is.
Yeah, man. We got to talk about it, man.
Gotta
You versus
talk about
KCJ just went down. All the judges had Casey. 2-1 first and second.
And the fans.
And the fans had Casey, man. Talk to me. How you feeling?
I feel like Casey earned that fucking win. She came out the gate. Her energy was way more intense than it was last week with Twerk. And her balls was way heavier. She was hitting them. You know what I mean? She was dropping them, John. She was dropping them haymakers where she had to drop them at. So she earned this shit. This ain't no type of what you call it when a nigga try to excuses and shit. She earned that shit.
Okay.
The funny thing is though, in my first, that's the round that I had down packed all the time when I was rehearsing the shit.
Okay.
The one that I had the problems with was the 15 seconds into the third.
Okay.
That little area right there was fucking me up. Got through the third fucking clean and then choked in the beginning of the fucking first. I'm like,
Bruh.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I heard. And you know what's funny? I thought that it was like some type of
Shit, yeah.
twerk choke last week. So like I really thought that's what it
fake out
was.
shit, yeah.
But then when you was like, what the fuck? Like I could see it in your face. You was like, the fuck did she do?
I could not think of
iCloud
iCloud for shit. I could not think of iCloud or Calm. I could not think of them fucking words to save my life.
Yeah.
And at one point I thought to myself, like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm like, I'm about to just free some shit or throw some shit in from the second. Cause I knew my first was my strong round, but one of my strongest rounds. So I said, you know what? I'm about to just throw this second into here, right? I get to that shit, and then that's on the second come back with the first. I should have probably did that right there, but it probably wouldn't have mattered because her second, she was landing heavy shit in the second too.
Bro,
that was one of her strongest rounds. Was her second play was her strongest round.
2 hours out, wife beater. What?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
She took that angle and she went crazy with that angle.
Yeah. Let me
that
ask you this, right? She brought up, the angle in the first round. And when you started rapping, you came out with the prop.
Yeah, because I anticipated it because I seen my ex doing that or whatever. But the thing is, with my ex, like I said, I showed y'all the paper. Y'all can look at that paper, like that photo. There ain't no Photoshop shit. That's straight from her text to me, from her inbox to me. You can clearly see it right there. If somebody got it, you can clearly see that shit right there. Her saying that it did not happen. And that I'm not a woman beater, that I didn't touch her, that it didn't go like that or whatever. It's all on there. I ain't even got to explain it. It's all on the paper.
Right.
Somebody got a picture or a screenshot of that shit. It's up there.
So when you was that already a pre-buttle or was that part of your first round?
That was a pre-buttle for any round.
Okay, right.
And I'm surprised that
shit.
shit. I'm surprised that shit didn't work though. Like you got any proof? No, I should drop case for lack of evidence. That shit should have hit, but I'm like, damn, like it's a tough crowd right now. But I kind of felt like it was going to be that. I'm like, you know what? This next round I'm gonna have the most. I think I told you outside.
Yeah, that's what you said. I was gonna bring that up. Yesterday, so to clarify, yesterday, we did an interview. Hopefully they watched it, but if you didn't, it's out there. Mm-hmm. But what you said was, all Casey has to do is be better than she was versus Twerk, and people are gonna gravitate towards that just because they felt like she was lackluster. So do you think that was the case in this battle?
No, I don't think she was lackluster. I think that she was definitely way better than she was versus Twerk.
Yeah,
that's probably definitely was way better. She didn't just show up and then she was good and then they gave her the pity when she showed up and she really worked. She really came to work and that shit looked like that. So it's a different story. But like I said, she just had to be better than that. I had to leave Earth in order for me to win. And that's how that shit went, man.
Okay, all right. Last question, how do you feel? The judges had it 2-1 first and second. I think you would definitely agree she got the first.
I think she definitely got the first 100%. The second was a strong ass round. Even though she choked in the second, she had to bring back a line probably 4 times. I think she had to bring back this one little line she had to keep bringing back. Mm-hmm. And she was stumbling on that shit or whatever. But I guess to me, talking about having sex with her and fucking her, that shit just didn't really hit well with the judges. They was I guess that shit was kind of cringy. It's a risk you take or whatever. You know what I mean? But when I came into the shit, I said, that's the risky round. That's why I put the little shit with the perfume in there. But I had in my head, my first and my third, these ones, that's the heavy ones.
Okay.
Didn't get the first out. So that shit just made that strong round not even fucking matter.
Right. I understand. Well, last question for you. I mean, it's always tough, being out of the running for the 100K.
That's a fact.
But let me ask you, so who do you have winning it all at this point?
feel like I want to say Geechee can win this shit.
Okay.
Drugs and Jack though, man. Like Drugs got some shit for Nitty, and Jack is like that shit is just crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel like it's gonna be Geechee and Jack at the finals.
Okay.
If I had to pick, I'm gonna say Geechee and Jack gonna be at the finals.
Okay. It'll be lit. Well, listen, Ultimate Madness 3, round 2, Prep versus KCJ just went down. If you missed it live, the only way you can watch it back now is on the URL app. So make sure you have that downloaded.
Get the fucking app.
I'm Jess Anwar, Prep, Loud Boys.
You got it loud.
We'll see y'all later. Appreciate y'all.